Hello, my name is Dita Indah Aprillia, and I want to explain about video that I have watched before. It is about interpreting. So I will explain it shortly because I have already made a summary about that video. So let me start it. Interpreter is a person who do an interpreting. So interpreter is not only people in soundproof, but it's also in private closed doors meetings. Related to the position of interpreter, usually they don't want to be the center of attention in press photos. So they will make a distance from the speaker. They will in the sideline, and that can easily to be cropped. So there are two types of interpreting. The first is simultaneous interpreting and the second is consecutive interpreting. Consecutive interpreting is the most common style uh, in diplomatic situations. And in the consecutive interpreting, the interpreter will wait until the speaker pause the time, and if the speaker is speaking goes on and on without any pauses, so the interpreter has to translate it word for word. But even the speaker is speaking goes on and on for a long time, so the interpreter has to make a note taking, and in the note taking the speaker will represent what is the speaker's ideas with the symbol of their own style. Usually the interpreter also will cheat sets of the symbols. And for the simultaneous interpreting, usually the interpreter use an earpieces and microphones, and the interpreters work on a soundproof booth. They whisper to a single person proximity to the third parties, but whispering for a long time is also hard to do when it's do in a noisy room, so the interpreter has to make an optimal distance from the speakers. And next, even the speaker is speaking around 100 until 110 words per minute, the interpreter still has to figure out what is the main ideas of the speaker talking about. And next, in the interpreting, when the situation become quite intense, maybe some jokes will help you while doing interpreting. But remember, jokes is also hard to do because I think it will disturbing our focus in doing interpreting activities. And the last, this job is to juggle the many things that we have to do is to be able to interpret accurately and interpret well. And the man in the video also said that this job is also important because it is what makes communication possible between another country and maybe between people. Thank you. That's all for me.